I remember doing the drum sessions for Evolution before Horns for a Halo came out. So the riffs have been around for a while, but I was able to put the tracks together a couple of years ago before the first record came out. So Christopher recorded the drums, I think, in 2023. So the songs have been around for a while, even in this state. And when they were coming together, there were songs that were, as I said before, they weren't really appropriate for the first record, or I hadn't got them together yet, or the riffs hadn't found a home yet, or they just weren't right for whatever reason. On this record, there were a few things which were different than the first record. The band was different, the songs were different. In the first record we had Rex Brown and Scott Travis on bass and drums. On this record we had the live band, which was Christopher Williams and David Rimmer, which became the band moving forward. So an evolution of the band, evolution of the sound. The album there's a few tracks on the record which allude to the evolution of us, really, the way we're going, the way society is going with the internet and things online, and the front cover kind of sums that up as well. You've got the Fembot, which is us, where we're going to go, where are we going, what are we going to become. Holding the Bird, which is where we've come from, which is the purest kind of start, in nature to what we are now. And actually the artist had the idea for the bird. I had the idea for the robot, or the Fembot, depicting where we're going to go as humans. And he had the idea to put a reference point like the bird, where we've come from. And I thought that was a great idea, putting the bird there, having something so pure to something so advanced, but kind of questionable, really. Where are we going? Are we doing the right things? Are we going the right way? So all those things kind of tick the evolution box, really. The band sound, the subject matter, and all that. So when the evolution idea came up, that was it kind of clicked. It was like, well, it can't really be anything else. It summed everything up. So the way that the songs came about, the style of the songs, there's a couple of ballads on here. So everything's kind of moved forward. There's acoustic guitar on here, which is different. We produced Ronnie in a different way. Me and Andy Sneap, who produced the record, we got Andy, the three of us got together over the internet and produced Ronnie. So we changed things and worked with Ronnie to get the best performance out of him. So even that was an evolution. That was a step up from last time. Hopefully the songs are a step up from last time. That's up to the listener to decide, obviously, but we think they're strong. And hopefully the next record after this will be an evolution, but we have to call it something else. We felt it appropriate to call the album Evolution for all those things.